Hey everybody, welcome back live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope you're all doing well out there. I'm hearing this little weather out there on the roads for those of you driving. It's also sunny out at times too. That's just typical New England weather, right? But I hope you're getting around. Thanks for tuning in with us. We have ourselves a music show in our Newburyport studios today. I am very excited. One of my favorite guests of all time is in the house today. Hayley Reardon out of Gloucester. She's actually playing at the Firehouse down the street tonight, 7 o'clock start. Steve Dennis, another friend of the show, is going to be opening. But Hayley Reardon is nice enough to step in here and make a little time for us on her big show night. Hayley, thanks for doing it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to get going right with one. I know you've all been waiting, so let's play some music. Right to Hayley.
I was just a kid back then, but I didn't fall in love like one. I was just the morning's friend, trying to make a way for the sun. I was just a flower child, digging in the dirt all day, hoping that I just might grow, growing up to be okay. Over, under, breathe in thunder, I am not myself. I won't forget me like I forget everything. Now it's just the way it goes. Every time you hold my hand, I can feel the burning stars just above a breaking man. Oh, when you're breaking heart, it's hard to make a clear-cut blame, 'cause don't you know the broken break, and the breakers say the same. Over, under, breathe in thunder, I am not myself. I won't forget me like I forget everything. Not myself, not myself, not myself. Over, under, breathe in thunder, I am not myself. Run for cover, hold each other, no one's getting out. I won't forget me like I forget. I won't forget me like I forget.
Hayley Reardon in the house. Thank you, Instagram, our little experiment. We're going to go sign off. Go listen to us on the radio, 96.3, and streaming at NCM Hub as well. Go watch us on TV. Okay, bye. Say bye, Hayley.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Go see her tonight at the Firehouse, too, 7 p.m. It's going to be great. Okay. Now, how do we say goodbye to this thing? I'm sure it's easy. And now.
There's always the hi, is this thing on? Yeah. And then how do we turn this off?
Hayley, how are you? Hopefully that looked okay on Instagram.
That was fun. I'm happy to be part of the
I know.
Instagram
I told her I don't
experience.
usually do the live thing, but people do it, so I said, you know what, maybe I'll try to be people today. So great to see you.
People do. Good to see you too,
I know.
Drew. I know I came in a tornado. It's good to be with you. Hi.
How was that? You had a little storm out there, huh?
Oh, I meant a metaphorical tornado, but also there was a real, or not a tornado, but it was
Yeah.
very, suddenly extreme downpour. weather,
Yes.
and like everyone with their hazards on going very slow, and then it was sunny again.
Yeah.
It was, as you said, typical New England.
I know. I didn't actually think you hit a tornado. Although in New England, it could happen nowadays. They are popping up from time to time.
Yeah, you never know. But both, yeah.
We are glad you have made it to Newburyport here because it's a big day for you. A show tonight at the Firehouse, which is kind of it's a big deal in Newburyport. People take a lot of pride in this theater there, and it's a kind of a big show.
Yes, I feel it. I'm so
Yeah.
excited and honored
Yeah.
to be doing it. I've loved this venue for a while, and I've seen a couple shows here. And I sang with my friend Heather there once,
Oh,
Heather
yeah?
Maloney,
Oh, okay.
and it was great. So,
Awesome. So you're excited?
very excited.
Nice. I know you're excited. You get to see Steve Dennis, who was on the show the other day. He's a good
Yes.
friend of the show as well. So you get to hear Steve for. I know you guys aren't incredibly close, but you've got to know each other a little bit. Should be fun with Steve.
Definitely, and we're gonna do a song together. I was just sending him chaotic voice messages about it on the drive.
I was not briefed on that. I didn't know that.
It's a surprise.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
And-
See that what you get when you tune into the show here? You get a little.
Surprise, yeah. Yeah, no, I love Steve's music since you showed it to me, and yeah, I'm really, really excited we get to do this together.
He's great. We just spent a few days at. I don't know if he told you, but we just spent a few days at Dave Matthews together in Guilford. Yeah.
Wait, what was in Guilford? Is it a festival?
Oh, no, he just does 2 nights in Guilford like every year.
Oh, you went to both.
Yeah, we went to both.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening for 2 days?
We have like a crew that gets a little house together, and we kind of do it every year. It's a little tradition.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Wow.
we had fun.
The perfect combination.
It
Yeah,
was good.
that's awesome.
We actually had some rain that night too. I think for the first time, all the shows I've gone to in my life, I don't think I've ever actually been in a venue ready to go for a show and then had the rain jump in and like a storm come through and like the scary message, please evacuate the lawn, that sort of thing. Severe weather alert, scary voice, yada yada yada. And I kind of thought it was fun, but it's never something to joke about when you get people evacuated off the lawn and everything. So
Yeah.
there was bad storms rolling through and came back on. Luckily, as long as the band comes out and eventually plays,
Yeah, it's even more like
Yeah.
triumphant. They're like, they're back. Yeah.
story to tell, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, so that was. I think it was the first time it's ever happened to me. I've had shows where I knew they were going to be delayed going into them.
Yeah.
But actually being in there ready to go, and then that was new.
And then you watch them react in real time too. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a surprise. For
Everybody
everyone.
scurries. They throw the tarps on the cameras and everything. Protect all the equipment.
Yeah,
So
wasn't in the rehearsal.
it was not in the rehearsal. But what's new with you? How's the summer going?
Summer's going good. I'm wrapping up an album that's coming out in the fall, like remotely. We're just mixing and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's been fun. Excited to get that done. And yeah, I've been playing some shows, working on songs, and then yeah, just
Nice.
I'm trying to catch up. I'm home for the summer, so I'm trying to get all my
Yeah.
stuff together and really excited about finishing this record and this show is awesome with Steve
Aw.
and getting to be here. So yeah, it's a highlight of the summer really. This show it is.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. So Gloucester's home. Do you find yourself playing out there a lot, or?
Yes. Well, yeah. Every now the cut I've had the chance to play a couple
Oh,
times
yeah,
now,
yeah.
which is awesome. It's
Yep.
beautiful.
We were there on
It's
opening
beautiful.
night together.
We were there on opening night together.
Yeah.
Yes. And since then, I've gotten to do a couple of they do this In Bloom listening series.
Okay.
It's nice. It's like a singer-songwriter series.
Yep.
It's really sweet. So they do like table seating. It's like more cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did a benefit concert in Gloucester this summer that was with Daryl Scott, who I
Oh,
love.
wow.
That was
Yeah.
amazing. So yeah, I've gotten to play up there a bit. I love it.
Cool. It's
nice.
It's a good music scene up there. They do well at the. I just like places that even like restaurants that include live
Oh
music
yeah,
and all that.
the
You know?
Rum Line, iconic.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah. There's a lot of live music downtown and a lot of artists there and musicians there and.
And a lot of great artists. Actually, you know what happened to me? Did I tell you this already? The last time I was at in Gloucester, I think, maybe it's 2 times ago or 3 times ago, but I was at what's that place? Minglewood.
Yeah.
Minglewood.
Yeah.
Just having dinner. We were actually. You know what it was? It was the night after the cut. That's when we were. That was that night we were together.
Yes,
it all
yes,
comes
yes.
together now. And we ran. It was just packed that, and I remember it was like they had a lot going on, and like I was just hungry.
Yes.
And I hadn't even been home all day, and I ran to the cut. So we left to just grab dinner across the street, a little quieter, and just get something quick.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting next to this guy, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, who? Why do I recognize him? Like going through politicians, is he a media guy? Like what? How have we crossed paths? John Farrell, former manager of the Red Sox, who won the World Series.
Wait, yes,
Yeah.
you told
I told
me
you this,
this.
yeah.
And didn't he become a fisherman or a lobsterman?
Yes, I did.
You're the one who
Yeah.
told me this story. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I am the one. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not letting anything out of the bag. He is, there's a couple of newspaper articles about him and everything, but yeah.
So he lives there now.
Yeah, he has a boat, takes it out, and I think his girlfriend, or I don't think they're married, but she used to be a media personality too. I believe she takes a lobster truck out on at least one day a week during the summer and brings the catch out. Yeah, it's such a Gloucester story.
Yes, the quintessential Gloucester couple. We got the truck and we got the fishing boat and the lobster boat or whatever.
And I'm a Danvers boy, so we were kind of rivals, but Danvers and Gloucester are, while they're close, it's not like Danvers and Beverly where we would just go hang out all the time when we were younger.
Okay, yeah.
So I never did the what do they call that, the greasy pole. Yeah, I never, that whole what do they call that weekend? Fiesta. See, Gloucester people are like, come on, but we never did it and I did it for the first time this year. It was fun.
Me too, for the first time this year.
No kidding.
Because I only moved there a year and a half ago. But yeah, it was my first time too this year too. It's crazy. It's a whole universe.
Did you do the greasy pole?
Oh God, no. I
wouldn't do it either.
I mean attend to the. Can you imagine? Oh, yeah, I was up there.
Well, I mean, there's all sorts of people that try.
That's true. I don't think that's in the cards for me.
I don't think I'd ever do it. Yeah, it looks like there could be some injuries.
Yes, and they're remarkably. I was amazed at how people would be out cold and they'd just be whip them off and they're next. They're just we know the drill.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was amazed at Fiesta in general how big it was.
Yeah.
It was a huge production.
Yeah.
Carnival music, everything's busy. It was crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's really lawless. It was I was there when when the winner won, and then he came out of the water and they march him around, and it's amazing. It was crazy.
It is
cool.
It's a good vibe. Yeah, I like it. It's
local
cool.
culture preserved. I love it.
Again, Hayley Reardon joining us. She is at the Firehouse tonight, 7 p.m. start. Steve Dennis is the opening act for Hayley, and if you've never seen both of these two are two of my favorites, but if you've never seen Hayley perform, it is a great time to try to get a ticket. Or you can just go up at the door and get tickets, I think, until they're sold out. So usually at the Firehouse they hold a few back if you run over there. If you're looking for something to do here on a Thursday night in Newburyport, which I think it looks like, I think the weather's looking better. I don't know. What was it like when you just walked in?
When I walked in, it was perfect. It was whiplash.
Good night. I mean, it's an indoor venue, but it's always nice Newburyport's just a good hangout place if you want to go grab dinner and catch the show. So Joe, go do it with Hayley tonight. She is amazing. Where do you go after this?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Adam Ezra's Ramble Festival.
Oh, you're doing the Ramble?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's on the 24th of August. Okay. And then
where is that? That's out Western Mass, is it?
Yeah, it's terrible because I don't think I can pronounce the name of the town at this time. I should have my promo homework done. It's in Western Mass. It begins with an A.
Ashburnham, is it?
Maybe Ashburnham.
That's funny. I don't have to say that one too often either.
Sometimes I look at words and I just don't even clarify.
I was hoping you were going to say Long Meadow. That one's easier for me.
No, yeah, it's a one I'm not familiar with how to pronounce. But the tour poster's on my social media and stuff, or the poster for the festival. Okay,
Western Mass people, don't get angry at us, please.
Yeah, sorry, Adam, but it's the Ramble and it's for an amazing cause and it's really cool. So it's my first year doing that on the 24th of August, and then I'm going to Spain for a show at the end of August. Of
course you are.
I am, for a really cool gig, a cool one with a cool lineup in Barcelona.
Nice.
That's the summer. Then that's it. Last
okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah, Adam's great. He puts together that how many dozen artists or something?
Yeah, and it's amazing. And they raise so much money for veterans in the Northeast specifically. It's local, making an impact locally. It's awesome. Yeah,
he came on this show once at the only time we've ever done this. I tried to get him on for a while, and we kind of just, both of us were feeling bad that we were misconnecting. Yeah. And I remember he texted me. He's like, "Can we possibly do this tomorrow night? I go away for kind of a while." He was going out west, and he was doing a show in New Hampshire. And I was like, you know what? We'll make it happen. But he's playing a show in New Hampshire. You know what time concerts get over. By the time he breaks down and gets out of here, he ended up pulling into the studio at 12:30 in the morning. And my producers at the time were so good. They were this rolled with, and they were like, this will be fun. We'll do it. We won't make a habit of it, but it'll be fun. And we did this show at 12:30 in the morning here,
That's pretty rock and roll.
He pulled the van in from the...
Wow,
it was pretty fun, yeah. That's my Adam Ezra story in the studio.
That's amazing.
He's a good guy. I hope he's doing well too. But all right, it's very good. What do you look? What's your? What's the one thing you're looking forward to tonight with a Newburyport crowd in particular? You got anything?
Oh, I mean.
Do you even think about your crowds? Do you visualize them before?
No, I mean, I feel tonight like, who are they? Like, I've never played here, you know?
Yeah,
and it's going to be with Steve, too, so some combination of our people, but I feel like I'm wondering who are, I'm curious about this crowd, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to be in the Northeast. I feel so, a kinship with Newburyport, too, of all these. I'm from Marblehead, I live in Gloucester. These New England port towns are so sweet and have a similar, you know, essence. So I'm excited in that way. But I don't know, we're going to see. I'm excited to share new songs and...
All right. Want to do one right now?
Yeah. This is new. Yeah, I'm going to play something off my new record. It's kind of sad. I hope it's okay.
We like sad.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. I maybe do more than most.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I played it at a show last week, and a guy after said, "That's not a sad song." And I said, "You must be a Buddhist." So perhaps this will make sense after.
Great intro. Hayley Reardon, live at Drew's house.
I wake up freezing in some stranger's house in some little corner of some Nordic town, and I think of my father out plowing the driveway. It's snowing in Boston, all those miles away, and for every day I go living my life, it's one day I won't get back when he dies. I should have called him, but I called you instead. You said, "Don't think about it," and went back to bed. So I watched the sunrise and started to cry, because I think about it all the time. How do you do it? How do you grow when you're just so aware that it's all gonna go? And I live in the midst of some future sadness, but it's impossible until it happens. And there's boats in the harbor, graves in the graveyard. I feel the weak winter sun on my face, and I picture the lives of the people I walk by, 'cause I wanna know how it feels in their place. How do you do it? How do you grow when you're just so aware that it's all gonna go? I live in the midst of some future sadness, but it's impossible until it happens. Let it happen until it happens. Don't let it happen before it happens.
Hayley Reardon.
It's sad.
Live at Drew's house, Joppa afternoon drive. Okay, it is sad. Yeah.
Yes.
No, great song. That's off the new one.
Yeah.
I loved you because you called. We kind of do like very small prep work before these shows, and you were kind of bouncing. So wait, what did we play last time? I'm trying to remember because you've been on a few times now.
Yeah.
And some people like to make sure they don't do repeats, which is it's okay if you do, but some people don't, and you were very good about that. So I was trying to remember some of the stuff you played, and you were impressed that I recalled some of the lyrics, and I just realized why though, because you have that like it's like that clear as a bell thing that they just stick with you. It's a great way of like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like, there's a reason why people don't miss your words.
Well, thank you. I mean, you are definitely clearly a lyric-minded person, though, because you were pulling out lyrics and even like visuals that, like you said, the woman selling knit, like you were holding like the vignette even without the exact words, you know, like the whole story. And,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed. You knew the deep cut lyrics, but thank you. I appreciate that. That is, you know.
It is
important to me.
It is a talent, right? I mean, it's like, did you have to like learn that? Because there are people, you know, you hear the jokes about like the Bob Dylan of the world, one of the greatest folk writers of all time. But like sometimes people will say, I have no idea what he said. One of the greatest lyricists of all time, you know, in certain songs because of his just hokey way of singing. But it's a skill to kind of own that and bring that in, right? I don't know. Or does it come naturally? Maybe it's easy.
Well, do you mean in like the enunciating them so that the words are very clear, like that you can understand them?
Yeah, it's definitely enunciating, but it's also just I don't know. Yes, I guess it's enunciating.
I think that helped because I toured so much abroad that I got in this habit of like really trying. But I don't know. I also think that for me, singing and playing was always a means to deliver a song.
Yeah.
Like so, that was always kind of top of mind. Is like, and how the shape of the word feels in my mouth and how I deliver it. But if that makes sense. But yeah, I care a lot about words. So that was my original skin in the game, and the rest I developed over time. But
it all makes
the words
sense.
were the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. As I'm having that conversation with you, it's funny when you start having people on several times. That first time was however many years ago, but I feel like that may have come up before. I feel like it's not the first time I said that to you, but I wonder if I did it more elegantly there or the first time. Hayley Reardon in the house, live at Drew's house, Joppa afternoon drive. Very sweet of her to fit us in here. A little bit of a pre-show because she's playing the Firehouse, Newburyport, down the street tonight at 7 p.m. Get over there if you don't have plans tonight. If you're driving home from work and you're looking for something to do, Thursday night at the Firehouse. Nothing better than that. And a big thanks to Maeve Power, our producer here, who I usually rip off a whole team of people, but in all honesty, it is Maeve and only Maeve right here at the moment. She's doing all the hard, heavy lifting behind the scenes. So thank you, Maeve. That happens more than you think, too. She does a great job with this show. So thank you, Maeve, and Sarah Hayden, the boss, and the rest of the crew. So thank you, guys. If people want to follow you, Hayley, what you want to give out? Do you like giving out your Instagram handle and all that?
Yes,
and,
for sure.
You put some good videos up there, yeah.
Yeah, my Instagram is my name, Hayley, with 2 Y's, Hayley.
Yep.
Reardon, Reardon. That's my Instagram. My website is hayleyreardon.com.
Yep.
All my stuff is there. My mailing list is there, my shows, and so.
So these songs are all new to me. How often are you writing?
As often as I can be, but these I wrote over a year ago, and then that one I wrote over a year ago, and then it's coming out on this album. That one is actually out as a single now, leading up to this record in the fall.
Yep.
But I'm trying to be writing. I wish I was writing more. It's like spurts, you know. It's like a period where I write a lot, and then a period where I don't, or, you know, I'm like balancing different headspaces. I feel like, but
yeah. It's a busy world out there.
Yeah, I know. I gotta stay more in my. I wasn't built for the busy world, I don't think. I think I thought I was, but I think I'm over it. But anyways, that's a whole other topic. But
turned into therapy, did it? Yes.
Yeah. That's what's really on my mind. But so as often as I can be, but these songs, I do think I'm rolling out music pretty regularly. So I write quite a bit, yeah. Yeah,
very cool. This is kind of a unique situation because we don't always have people on that are, you know, about to take the stage in a couple hours here in Newburyport. But
I promise I won't wear this.
No, come on, you look great as always. But what is like the show prep? Like, take this out of the equation. Like, is there like a time, you know, a couple hours before you like to kind of settle in and be in your Hayley space, or?
Yes, in theory, yes. Yeah. Often there's.
I've bothered you. I'm sorry.
No. I'm so glad to do this. This is great.
I know.
This is like energizing and so fun. I was really happy we could do this before. It's kind of a nice pre-show thing.
There you go for all the artists out there.
Yeah, build it in. Next time you're coming around here, come here first. But usually I get my set list in order.
Is it done?
Now?
Yeah.
Well, the preliminary. It's like what I do is I make
I don't, this is like the least efficient way of doing this. You could just make one and repeat it or adapt it, but instead I remake it every time, even if it turns out being the same or similar, whatever. But I did like my first round of like all the songs I think I want to play, and then later on I'll kind of create the order, and yeah, and I converse with Steve a little. We're gonna do something, but I don't know. Usually I'm frantically doing a lot of things on the day of a show, and then I just like snap in when like it's like very. Then it starts and I'm there and I'm like, I feel better. You know, actually Tom Rush said to me once, and I love this quote, or did I hear it directly from him? I don't know, but I know it came from him. Yeah. And he said, I can't wait to get on stage so I can finally relax. Yeah. Because all the stuff before, I know a lot of people like the stage is scary, but all the stuff before the stage is like stressful, and then getting on is like when you feel like, it's like getting in bed. It's like freedom. So many people say that in here. I love that. I agree with that totally. Yeah, I think that's the release, and that's the payoff for so many. Yeah, exactly, for all the bustle. So, but yeah, just making my set and getting excited and for the show. I know playing new audiences is nothing new to you. You do it all the time. But is there something like still, like I would imagine that never gets old. Like, I mean, I know you're Gloucester, but this is a new, you've never played this place as a headliner yourself. This is a new, you've been in the building, but it's a new kind of venue for you. You're probably putting yourself out there to a whole new audience. It must be like energizing and adrenaline, and it must just be fun. Yes, it is fun. It's like a little nerve-wracking too, but that's all the same energy, I think. But yeah, no, I feel really, really excited and energized about this show, and yeah, it is. It's exciting. It's like like I said, I don't know who's gonna be there. Yeah, exactly. and there's always that part about a show that's a collaboration. Like you enter the energy together and you feed off each other. So. So it's going to be cool because it's not a place that I've been or have some expectation of it, doing a show in this way of like the vibe or the audience. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to telling stories and new songs. And is there do you know when you're like I don't know if you're like a coffee drinker. Do you drink coffee? Yes, you do. Too much. Do you have to like find that kind of sweet spot, like tone it down, maybe enough of that? Do you like know when Hayley's in her right spot to go on stage? I've been in like absolutely so not in the right spot and then walked on stage and I am. Like, to me the stage is like pretty much I always rely on the fact that when I'm on stage I don't know, I settle really easily. And coffee actually helps me settle. I actually drink coffee right up to when I play. I think it's, I don't know, but for some reason it makes me sharp and I like it. So I often drink coffee before I play. I can drink coffee and sleep, so we're probably just crazy. Then we're probably just, But yeah, and also vocally, I swear, nobody says this, but I swear that I sing better when I'm caffeinated. Wow. Every vocal teacher will be mad at me, but I swear that I do. Have a coffee ready for Hayley at the Firehouse. John Moynihan, listening, runs the place. Good guy. All right, well, we're going to let you go, Hayley. We're going to play one more, I know, but we're going to, you got a busy afternoon and evening here, so thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate that. I think I've told you this before too, but every time it happened to me this week. I was posting some videos because I know you and Steve are playing, and I thought I'd put it out there. You're coming on the show, and I posted some old stuff of you, and I don't think I get more comments on like Instagram and stuff than when I post a video of yours. People ask questions, who is she, where, and she's unbelievable, all that stuff. So I don't know, like and we've had some big names in here too, but people so hopefully all those people show up at the Firehouse tonight, right? Hopefully. Thank you, Drew, for all your support. Thanks. I'm really happy to be back here. And thanks for fitting us in. I know it's a busy day for you, so I really do appreciate it. Which one are you gonna bring us home with you? I was gonna play you something that's an alternate tuning. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play you this song. I hope I haven't played this on here. Awake in Berlin? I don't think so. Okay. Then I'm going to play this song. And I'm just going to say goodbye. Live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. I'm going to let Hayley Reardon take us home. Go see her tonight at the Firehouse, 7 p.m. start. See you later, everybody. Thank you. It's 2 a.m. I'm awake in Berlin. For the first of 2 shifts, you are on your way into that restaurant on 12 that I never liked. There's a word for this feeling here, Einsamkeit. And while I'm asleep, you are driving back home to the place where we lived. Now you live there alone, where we hide from the landlord and the weird
files upstairs, my guitar's in your closet. I know it's safe there. And I finally figured it out. For the first time, something's clear. There's no way of summing this up except to say I don't know how I feel. And I'm not sure I ever will. The rain falls over Hamburg. It's late in the day when I find out you're leaving next month for LA. And you packed up my things. You talk to my sister when she comes home for Christmas. So bring them back with her. And I finally figured it out. For the first time, something's clear. There's no way of summing this up except to say I don't know how I feel. And I'm not sure I am not sure I'm not sure I ever will. I know that I love you, I did and I still do. And if this is a mistake, it's one I have to make. I finally figured it out. For the first time, something's clear. There's no way of summing this up except to say I don't know how I